Oh, I love this. You guys, this is such a great card, and this is such a great card of joy. And I know I say this about all the cards because I truly, truly love this deck. This card does do shadow cards as well as light cards. Every good oracle deck is going to have shadow and light, because without shadow and light, it's actually not doing what it's supposed to be doing because of the law of duality. We need shadow, we need light, we need the crap that we go through in order to really be gratitude for the stuff that we get. That's just the way our life works and our learning works. Okay. So Leilani, this is a total light card, my friend. It is all love and light. And you guys, Candy, you're making me itch again, get my nose. Every time Candy's on, I always have to get the itchy nose. Okay, I love you, Candy. So here's the card. It says, fill your cup with sacred giggles. And look at this bright, happy yellow. And look at the affinity sign. And then it's also, this is the as above, so below sign. When you get the mountains and the stuff going on, this is as above, so below. This is holy unity with the circle. Circle is the circle of life. It also means we're all connected. And then as above, so below, and then the infinity sign above, right? So infinity is, you know, energy. Again, energy never dies. It just transmutes. It just changes. So energy can never die, right? Our physical bodies can pass away, but our souls don't. We are always constant energy, and we are always, even in non-physical form, we're still here. We're just in energy. Okay. So that's why they're showing me that. So this is fill your cup with sacred giggles. So you guys, this is what's so incredibly important. This is Leilani. This is specifically for you, honey. They're telling me that you have not laughed and giggled enough right now, that there's some heavy stuff that's weighing on your heart. There's some heavy things that are going on. It feels like, because you're an empath, my love, that it is not your stuff as much as it is the collective, and you're feeling the collective consciousness. You're feeling the collective energy of loss. You're feeling the collective energy of grief, and you're also feeling the collective energy of confusion. You guys, that is out in the world right now, just so you know. If anybody is feeling any of those feelings, if you are feeling confusion, if you're feeling grief or loss, that is actually happening in our collective right now. Now, it could be happening with you personally. That's very possible, because those are emotions. Those are things that we go through on a human basis. And those are part of our shadow and part of our learning and our growth, all of those things. We don't get to love and joy and bliss unless we also have grief and loss of when it's gone. Okay. That's two sides of the coin. That is the law of duality. So we don't ever need to be sad for our loss or our grief. I mean, we get to be it in the motion, but it's part of the other side of the coin, which is true depth and love and the ability to connect and be connected with others. Okay, that's what that's about. Animals, whatever. So Leilani, I just heard animals. So I don't know if I don't know if you lost an animal or a pet or somebody around or whatever, but anyway, that just came up. So, or somebody here, I don't know, it could be Leilani, somebody else, what's going on, but anyway, grief over animals being lost. So loved ones, pets. Anyway, back to the light. Okay. Back to the light. The light card is fill your cup with sacred giggles. So honey bunch, if that's the collective that's going on out there, just take a big deep breath, ground yourself, pull in the light, pull in your crown chakra, the light from your higher power, the light from source, divine love energy, God, creator, source, whatever you want to call it, with divine love. Call that energy in, bring it in from your crown, bring it all the way through your chakras, and ground it into Mother Earth. And then if you're still feeling off, right? If your energy's still feeling off, then do it the opposite way too. Run it from Mama Gaia back up through your chakras and up through the crown. So that is one of the ways that you can ground yourself. And that's one of the ways that you can bring the energy in to be able to fill it. And then remember our thoughts. Turn your thoughts to joy. Turn your thoughts to something that makes you giggle. Here's what they're telling me right now. call one of your girlfriends, okay? You have a girlfriend who is a longtime girlfriend of yours, and there's something about when the two of you get together, there is such a heart connection. There's such a cord running between you and this woman, this friend of yours, a heart-to-heart connection that you can tell her anything and everything. She can tell you anything and everything. And that if you actually just call her up on the phone and be like, my heart is hurting, she can give you a little bit of love, but instead of being in the hurt, turn it around and find your sacred giggle, okay? Find that thing to talk about that is going to raise your vibration, bring that joy energy back into you, and fill your cup, fill your heart with these sacred giggles. Because when the energy of the collective is so heavy, us as empaths, what we want to do is we want to go to crawl into bed. We want to put the covers over our head and we want to be like, no, 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 I can't do this today. It's too painful, right? And then we get really, really upset because it's too painful. But what we don't realize is that we are sacred creators, and we feel it, but we don't have to feel it, okay? We can manage our energy, and we can control our energy, and we can refocus our attention back to ourselves and manifesting the things we love. And then we can put that energy out in the world. Because remember, we are receivers and transmitters. So when we can receive it, when we can feel the collective, and we can be okay to be in the collective and not allow it to get us off center, then we can transmit love and light back into the world, and we can change the balance out into the world, because we are just that magical. We are just that powerful. Okay. Okay. So Leilani and anybody else who this resonates with, fill your cup with sacred giggles. Victoria, I just got you, honey. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. And also, I don't think Isabella's here. Isabella might be back in school, or she might not be hanging out, because my last Magic Mondays have been a little bit heavy. I wish she was here on this one, Victoria. Please pass this on to Bella too. Fill your cup with sacred giggles, and to your mom. Okay, this is a whole McGuire card today as well. Okay, okay, yay, awesome. Okay, Hitomi, I'm ready. I'm back. So sacred giggle, Lonnie said. That's awesome. Good job, honey. Do a sacred giggle for all of us. You guys, let's just do, while I'm waiting for Hitomi to get the next one, let's just play for a minute, because it just sounds like fun and I like to do this. My body wants to move. I'm just going to do a sacred giggle. And if you guys can do a sacred giggle, I think that would be good. So I'm going to take a big deep breath, and I'm going to give you all a sacred giggle. And if you could give me and everybody else on here a sacred giggle, let's see what happens with the energy. Okay, you ready? Ready? Let's breathe in. Let's breathe out. I love you guys. I am giving you a sacred giggle because I love you. Okay, there you go. And it wasn't fake. It might have started fake, but it actually turned into an authentic giggle, okay? It really did. Okie dokie. You're welcome, Leilani. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate you being here. I appreciate all you guys being here.